Hey, I'm Eric Spellman with Spellman & Associates, and today we're going to tackle a different topic. Typically, I talk about online marketing and social media and websites, but today we're going to tackle a different issue, specifically how to edit a PDF. Many of you use PDFs on your website, and sometimes you come across a PDF that you need to make a change to, but you don't know how. So I'm going to show you two different ways to edit a PDF, and as always, totally free. So let's start. First, we're going to go to our browser, and the one I prefer to use is Chrome. And my first stop is going to be a place called PDF Escape. That's pdfescape.com. It's totally free, and I love it. Basically, the way it works is you upload your PDF, you can make changes to it, and then you can save it back as a completed PDF. Let me give you an example. First of all, down here there's a big orange button, Edit Your PDF Now. Simply click there. And we have a bunch of options. I can either create a new one, which I never do, or you can upload a PDF, which is typically what you're going to want to do. So I click Upload a PDF. It asks you, where do you want to go for this? So I'm going to choose File, and I will go to my desktop, and I'm going to find one. Specifically, here's one, my bio that I send to conferences that I speak at. So I click that, hit Open, and hit Upload. And what PDF Escape does is it's uploading it, and it will present it to me so that I can work on it. So here it is. I can now go through and work on it. Now over here on the right you'll see an ad, and basically this is how PDF Escape works for free, is that there's these ads. But as you can see, I can move around all I want. Now what are some of the editing things that I can do? For instance, what if I want to add some text? It's very simple. I can either go up here and click on the little cursor insertion point, or I can click text here. When you click on text, you can then come down here and then click and just start typing anywhere on the document you want. So for instance, I might click here and put, here is, whoops, a new paragraph. And of course up here you can see I can change the font, I can change the font size, bold, italicize, underline, everything you want to do. And so then it's done. All you have to do is position over it after you've clicked off of the text icon again, and then you can just grab it. And you can see you can put it anywhere on the document that you want. So placement is very easy. If you want to get rid of it, very simple. You selected it, you can simply hit delete and it's gone. What if I want to get rid of a paragraph? Like this paragraph is no longer relevant, so maybe I want to get rid of it. I can use the whiteout function. So I click whiteout, and then I just draw a box. And bam, it's gone. Once again, turn off whiteout, and it's not there. But you'll notice that when I move over it, I could grab that box and move it wherever I want. So you see the text is not really gone. It's covered up. Now when I save it to a new PDF, it will be gone. Another option that you can do is just some freehand drawing, and this just means creating scribbles or circling or whatever you want, and you can choose colors, you can choose whatever you want. And once again, I can move that if I want, or hitting the delete key, get rid of it. If I want to put a new image on here, I can. So for instance, what if I want to put my logo on here? I will click on image, it asks me where it is, I'll go find it, and I'll just choose my logo, open, and upload. And it takes the image, and I simply click, and there it is. And as you can see, I can put it anywhere I want. I can resize it. If I hold down the shift key while I'm resizing, it constrains it to maintain the aspect ratio, which means it won't screw it up, basically. That works with most programs, by the way, in case you're curious. And I will delete that. There's a lot of other options on here. I can do a link, I can do rectangles, circles, arrows, point to things. Under annotate, I can do sticky notes on it. I can use like a highlighter. But another cool part is the page. This is another area that I use quite a bit. So for instance, maybe I want to add a page to this document. Right now, this PDF document is one page. But what if I want to combine two PDFs into one? This is where I would do it. On page, I simply click append. And it asks me, what do you want to append? Go find the document. I say yes. And I choose a file, and I'm just going to choose a second PDF that I have on some of the speaking topics I do. Hit upload, and it's adding it in. And look over here on the left, you'll see it appear right here. So see, now I have 2 pages. The first one and the second one. And if I go over here and hit save and download PDF, it will actually save it. Now don't confuse this little disk here, because when you save it with this, you're basically saving it online. And you can create an account and save a few files online. But what I typically do is save and download the PDF, and it would save it as 2. What if you have a PDF and you want to reorder the pages? Very simple. Once you upload it into PDF Escape, you click the page you want to work with, and under Page here, you simply click Move. And it asks you, what page do you want to make it to? I want to make it page 1. Select, and it rearranges it. It's very easy. I can even rotate pages. If someone sent you a PDF where one page is sideways or landscape and you don't want it, I mean, there's all sorts of really neat things you can do. This is my first area that I go to when I want to edit a PDF, because it makes it very simple. The second tool I have is, what if I want to convert a PDF to Word? In other words, I want to take an existing PDF and convert it into a format that I can make something brand new or edit the text or whatever I want. My favorite to do that is called Cloud Convert, and the website is cloudconvert.org. It says it's in beta, but it's been in beta forever, and it works, and it's totally free. And the reason I like these 2 tools is they don't put what we call watermarks on there. In other words, they don't mark it. Even though it's free, they don't mark it and say, this was done by Cloud Convert. It makes it very easy. So if I want to convert something to Word, all I have to do is very simple. I can either select a file, and if I have Google Drive, I can select it straight from there. But the easiest way, and one reason I love this, is that I can go over here, and you see these documents. I can simply grab the document, drag it, and believe it or not, drop it anywhere on this page. And watch what happens. It comes up, it says, okay, here's the document. And what do we want to convert it to? Okay, so I'm going to say, okay, I want to convert it to, and I'm going to convert it to a document and a doc file, which is basically a Microsoft Word document. So I click Doc, it says it's ready, and I'm going to click Start Conversion. And basically what you're going to see is it's going to go through and make changes to the document. And you'll see the updates. You'll see basically all of that happening right here. It takes just a second, and then when it's done, it will allow you to download it. I will give you a little word of warning. Sometimes PDFs that are translated into Microsoft Word documents don't come across 100%. And so you may need to go and edit it a little bit. But basically it is the easiest and fastest way to do it. And keep in mind, the reason I like both of these projects, both of these websites, is because neither one requires me to download and install software, and neither one marks up the document with stuff I don't want. Well, I hope this was helpful if you ever need to edit a PDF. If you want more videos, just visit my website, ericspellman.com, and I'll be happy to help. Have a great day. I'm Eric Spellman. I'll see you in cyberspace.